actually rang. My wife and I actually had our wedding rings um, kind of refurbished and all that, and that actually was the person calling me to tell me that they were ready. So apologies for the break there and everything. So why don't we just start on over and take this from the start? So the question is this: have you had a favorite supervisor, and why were they your favorite? And like I had said before, they are looking more for the attributes on what are the things that make up the favorite supervisor, as opposed to just naming a name and saying, "Hey, this person." Um, some of them may want to try to recruit that person away, but if the person is, in the distant past, that's not necessarily going to happen. Or if they don't work in doing the same things. Uh, if I was to answer this question right now, and if I was to if I was asked this question, and again, this is one of those questions you're going to need to give some thought to, do some things with your preparation when you're preparing for your interview, which you all should be doing. Um, what I would do and how I would approach this is this. I've been very fortunate. I've had a lot of good supervisors throughout my work history, so I'm very fortunate in that regard. um, in thinking about this question and everything, I would have to say there were certain attributes that all of them had. And one of the things was specifically um, allowing me a certain level of autonomy to do the things that I needed to do. It was not so much where they were looking at every detail that I was doing. It was more focused on the end result, on what we were trying to accomplish. So we would go and we would talk about, hey, this is what we're trying to accomplish. We would have regular discussions on how I was approaching it, or how I wished to approach it, any obstacles I would run up against. And then basically, the responsibility was me to deliver. So if I had to say, that would be maybe the one attribute that all those supervisors have had. So again, this is one of those questions that can trip you up. It's one of those questions you probably should be prepared for, because it's somewhere down the line you are going to get somebody who's going to ask that question. So that was question number 75. I will see you in the next question. Take care and have a